2D Ultimate Ninja may never come back. This interview features Rockman KB from 2D Ninjas speaking with Hiroshi Matsuyama, president of CyberConnect 2, about the Naruto series, competitive gaming, and the future of 2D Naruto games. Because Matsuyama immediately recognized the 2D Ninjas branding, Rockman was excited to jump straight into the discussion. Because CyberConnect 2 originally developed the Naruto Heroes series, known as Ultimate Ninja outside of Japan, before transitioning to the Naruto Axel series, Rockman wanted to understand the evolution of the games. Matsuyama, through a translator. The Heroes series was designed to bring the manga to life through gameplay. The Axel series shifted its focus to more anime-inspired visuals and mechanics. Now, with the Storm series, the focus is on fully replicating the anime's high-quality visuals and gameplay. Because the Heroes series had many nods to the manga, Rockman recalled features like stage transitions with manga page flips and the first and second Hokage appearing before their anime debut. Because Naruto is such an action-packed series, Rockman asked why CyberConnect 2 chose a 1v1 battle system. Matsuyama. 1v1 battles allow the game to showcase each character's unique abilities. The goal is to make every character feel equally strong, ensuring that fans can enjoy playing as their favorites. Because characters like Might Guy and Rock Lee were particularly strong in the Hero and Axel series, Rockman was curious if the developers intended to make certain characters stronger or if it was coincidental. Rockman asked how CyberConnect 2 balances characters. Matsuyama. In the Storm series, character strength is based on their in-universe power. Example, older Naruto should feel stronger than younger Naruto. However, this means some characters may naturally be stronger than others, rather than being competitively balanced. Because 2D Ninjas host competitive Naruto tournaments, Rockman asked if CyberConnect 2 was aware of the international tournament scene for Hero and Axel. Matsuyama. I had no idea. What kind of international tournament? Because players from the US, France, and the Philippines compete in Naruto at Hero and Axel, Rockman explained how 2D Ninjas brought players together to run tournaments. Rockman. We've hosted tournaments featuring every game from Hero 1 to Axel 2. Because these games lack online play, we gather in person to compete. Because 2D Ninjas focuses only on Naruto tournaments, Matsuyama was surprised. Matsuyama. Naruto only? No Street Fighter? No Tekken? Because there's no online matchmaking, tournaments are in person only, which makes hosting them more challenging. Because Storm has online play, Rockman acknowledged that it's convenient but doesn't bring players together like in-person 2D tournaments. Rockman. Storm appeals to casual players, but we prefer the depth of 2D gameplay. There are so many mechanics like X-dash canceling, shuriken canceling, and square canceling that might not even be known to the developers. Because of this depth, many players prefer the older 2D games over the Storm series. Matsuyama. That was obvious from all the boxes you sent us. Because 2D Ninjas sent 40 plus packages to CyberConnect 2 containing a mock-up box art for the next Naruto Axel game, the staff was overwhelmed and surprised by their hard efforts. Matsuyama. Are you sending 160 more? Because Rockman wanted one for every employee, he explained that 200 employees work at CyberConnect 2. Matsuyama. Not all of them work on Naruto. Even though not all employees are involved, Matsuyama admitted that just one package was enough to understand their enthusiasm. 9 years later, because fans continue to ask about a return to 2D Naruto games, one asked Matsuyama directly, if you had to choose between 1. Developing a new 2.5D Ultimate Ninja game, 2. Remastering/remaking the existing games, or 3. Making an HD collection, which would you choose? Is there any hope for 2D Ultimate Ninja fan games? Because CyberConnect 2 already released an HD remaster for the Storm series, the Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy, Matsuyama pointed out that this has already been done. Matsuyama. I think the question is about Ultimate Ninja Heroes, which we get asked often. That series featured 2D fighting action on a parallel plane, similar to Super Smash Bros. Because fans continue to request a return to 2D, Matsuyama acknowledged that they often receive inquiries about reviving the Ultimate Ninja series. Matsuyama. It's been over 10 years since those games were made. Since then, Ultimate Ninja Storm has evolved into a fully 3D series, allowing for more dynamic movement and storytelling. Because of this, the series became a global hit. Because CyberConnect 2 is always looking to innovate, Matsuyama suggested that it should be something new if they made a Naruto game. Matsuyama. If we were to make a new Ultimate Ninja game, I think it should be something completely different from Storm or Heroes. I shouldn't say too much about our thoughts, so I'll stop here. Because Bandai Namco ultimately decides which games are made, Matsuyama encouraged fans to send their requests to both CyberConnect 2 and Bandai Namco. Matsuyama. We do get requests for Naruto and Boruto games from all over the world. Feel free to send them to us, but make sure your requests go to Bandai Namco Entertainment as well. Final takeaway, what can fans do? Because fans want a more competitive Naruto game, Matsuyama emphasized 2 key actions. 1. Support the official surveys for Naruto games because these surveys reach the higher ups, they can directly influence future game development. 2. Show support for Naruto games through sales and community engagement. Because the Storm series outsells 2D Naruto games, making it a competitive staple could encourage CyberConnect 2 to add more competitive features. Because Matsuyama didn't completely dismiss the return of 2D Naruto games, fans must continue showing interest for it to become a possibility. Matsuyama: if enough fans show interest, we will listen. Because community support matters, the future of Ultimate Ninja games depends on the dedication of the fan base.